The woods can be dense for our acts. The sea can be deep for our diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. It's Thursday, November 16th. So, and my dog was making a weird noise. Yeah, good morning, sunshine. Nice breezy day out there. Definitely not a day for a good hair day. All right. Today we're going to be talking about living in the solution. I see a lot of people presenting problems out there, but what they don't give are solutions. I already know about the problem. I don't need to know about the problem. I think it comes down to how are we going to be spending our time? What are we going to do with our efforts? Are we going to have a positive attitude today? I'm trying. I mean, I'm in one of those modes where I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to do any of it, including this. I didn't really feel like doing it either, but it's a part of what we do. I don't always get to do what it is that I want to do. So, and at that time, I don't even know what I want to do. So let's kind of get started on this. There is a reading. It is Al-Anon today. I'm enjoying the Al-Anon book. Again, it's important that we understand these other things. It says on page 164, God will reveal more to you and to us. Make sure that your relationship with Him is right. Keep your house clean and give away. All right. And then you will surely meet some of us as you trudge the road of happy destiny. Yes, that word trudge is in there. Okay. What is trudge? Well, it's an arduous journey. It is a tough thing. Okay. But it's also a way of life. And it is much easier than it was running and gunning out there. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I'm going to be your host today and for the foreseeable future. I've had one person volunteer to do the Daily Trudge, and they said, never again. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. And that'll get you going there and shit. Yeah, stuff. You get to do a lot more living in the solution than you do in the problem. That's right. We alcoholics are people mainly with we are people with a lot of problems. All right. I remember this was way before I got sober again. My sister told me, Deanna, I'm just gonna have to, and don't tell me this isn't an Al-Anon night. Deanna, I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that your life is trauma. From the moment she said it, I knew what she was saying. I just didn't care at the moment. I knew it was. I knew what my drinking was causing. You bet. I knew what it was, but I couldn't stop. At that point, I was having fun again. I thought I was. course, at that time, I was like 32 years old and being snuck into my 22-year-old girlfriend's house so I could sleep in her bed. How's that for growing up? How's that for growing up, right? That is not living in the solution. Oh, let's do some reading. For a long time, for a long time, I tried to let go and let God, but I couldn't seem to do it. Letting go and letting God was probably the hardest thing I had to do in my life. Okay. And it becomes a skill. It becomes an actual skill. I also call it delayed gratification. That way, sometimes, because letting go and letting God, people are like, well, what does that really mean? Well, it means you're going to be putting off what you think you might need at the present moment, like drinking. Okay. In the beginning, God, I want to drink. Can you please take this away from me? God, I don't want this. It's yours now. I did that quite often. God, it's not mine. It's not mine. See, I need something a little bit quicker than the serenity prayer. Not mine was kind of it. You know, God, this is none of my business. Please take it from me. God, there's nothing I can do about this right now. Please remove it so that I can be a better effectiveness today. All right. Good morning, Miss KD. So at Mr. D, nobody's called me D in a long time, but that is my nickname. Or at least it used to be. I need to find a concrete way to let go. And for us, it's going to be practice over and over and over and over and over and over and over. All right. There used to be this poster that was up in a lot of clubs, and what it was this cat. And there were scratch marks all the way down the poster, and it said, everything I've ever let go of has scratch marks all over it. Okay. See, it's those little things like that that help me understand what it is that I'm doing. Okay. Why are we trying to hold on to these precious things? Why? Fear, man. Yeah. Why would OA not be allowed? Sure. I don't see why not. If you guys want to start a meeting, just let me know. Or if you want to go to the AA meetings, go for it. They're going to be open. They're open to everybody. We'll figure it out though. But absolutely. If I'm approached and somebody wants to start a meeting, I'm going to work with them. You bet. I cannot run them all. I will do AA. It's going to have to be up to, Al-Anon and Alateen and OA and the rest of them to do what they're supposed to do. So, but absolutely, I'm all about it. This is our common welfare comes first, and I believe in my community. See, I don't sit here and say that I support Israel or I support that. I support Northglenn, Colorado. That's my community. I support Adams County. That's where I live. And I got to take care of my own backyard first. Adams County is my backyard right now. Okay. And that's what we need to do. So, heck yeah. How's that for an explanation? I heard someone say in the meeting that she pictured her loved ones on a beautiful ocean beach basking in the light of a higher power. Okay. Now, remember, Al-Anons are a little bit, it's different for them. Let's just remember that. Okay. They're trying to let go of the bullshit that we're doing. Or what their kids are doing. For them, it's about control and power. But see, they're better at it than we are, right? But it's a family disease, and alcohol doesn't just affect the alcoholic. No, it'll destroy everybody around it too. Right? Alana has taught me to take what I like and leave the rest. Okay. Now they can do the like. For us, is going to be that whatever has taught me to take what I need and leave the rest. Now we need the need because we don't really understand like and love yet. Okay. And that's okay. We don't understand it quite yet. At least I didn't. I couldn't relate to the beach scene, but I did find comfort in the general idea. See, now you don't just because somebody is doing it a specific way, the third step prayer is a great example here. It says in the book, right after the third step prayer, that the verbiage is optional. That's why I'm not big on doing the third step prayer at the end of meetings, because there's a lot of people out there who have changed their third step to suit their own needs. Okay. Personally, I think you open with the straight prayer and you close with the Lord's prayer. That's how ours is going to be run. And that's how it's going to end every single time. It's just consistency. Okay. Some of these people don't know the third step prayer. Oh, we'll put it up for them to read. Yeah, but you're supposed to be closing your eyes and talking to God. Okay. Let's just make it so everybody can participate. Let's just do that. Once again, the experience, strength, and hope of another Al-Anon member led me to find my own personalized answer. See, and that's what it's always personalized. That's what is great about the big HP. So, see, your needs and wants and desires and intuitions are different than mine. And that's okay. That's okay. Okay. I want you to be a different person than me. How else am I going to learn? If we were all alike, there's no way we could learn, man, except by making mistakes. And that can't be the only way. There's got to be another way besides failing all the time, you know. I now envision wrapping my loved ones in the kind of blanket that I think they'd like, a down comforter, an army blanket, a patchwork quilt, gently handing them to my higher power. And I find it important to be very specific. After all, my fears and worries are specific. Okay. For us, we don't know. Just stay away from the specifics. Stay away from the specifics. Man, I still almost didn't do it. I almost said specifics. It did. I did it again. Um, with a clear picture of my loved ones in my higher power's care, I am much more truly able to let go and let God. So envisioning these things, right? We call projection. Okay, where you're thinking about this in your mind, and you put the scene in your mind, and what is this? It's meditation. It's a form of meditation. Okay, yeah. Letting go and letting God is a form of meditation. Very, very small, very quick, right? Because you also have the right to start your day over, even if you've had a crappy day, even if you have messed up all day. Have you ever had one of those days where everything was just a little off? You go to grab the door handle, you barely miss it. You know, you go do this and you barely miss, and it drops. You drop your coffee, or you spill it, or you're driving around a corner and it's just one of those days, right? Well, you can start that day over anytime that you want. It's just a conscious decision. God, I know this is going on, but man, it is fucking with my attitude. And I can't have that here. I can't have that here. So if you could help me, I would appreciate it. See, I'm starting to laugh because, okay, and I'll say these things out. I did say it out loud so that I can confirm, so that because I feel like I'm confirming it when I say it out loud to myself. And today's reminder, when I'm anxious about other people, I need my higher power's help. And that's just not just your loved ones, that's anybody. That's anybody. There's a lot of people that I see that get me anxious. So fighting with fear often strengthens its hold over me. Ooh, yes, but I like that. But turning my loved ones over to God can free us all. Listen to this. Fighting with fear often strengthens it. That's right. So have you ever seen those Chinese finger traps where the more you pull, the tighter it gets? It's the same thing. The more we fight, the more we lose. Okay? That's why we have to stop fighting everything and everyone. Gosh, isn't that hard? I do it all the time. I do it all the time. People tell me, "Damn, what are you doing?" I'm like, you're right. And you back off a little, right? Because there's a balance in all of this. Because I can't get so worked up over this stuff that I lose sleep at night. No, fuck that. Okay. I won't do that. But I will take my day and structure it to in order to help everybody that I can. Sometimes that's scary, but I do it. But I do it. Okay. I have to have tough conversations. I write tough letters. I'm making sure there was a secret meeting yesterday and I haven't heard about it yet. And I'm getting ready to make some phone calls and say, what the fuck happened? I'm the first person that needs to know. Have you not understood this yet? I'm the only peer doing this. And I'm bugging them. Okay. Now I'm very nice. I'm very nice because these people are helping me. Okay. They're trying to understand. But here's my thing. Only one alcoholic can help another, and we all know that. And if you don't do it that way, you are doomed to fail. Period. Go read page 21 and then come back and fucking argue with me on that. All right. Let go and let God teaches us to release the problems that trouble and confuse us because we are not able to solve them by ourselves. That's why it bugs us because we can't do it by ourselves, and that's okay now. This is a we program, and we live in the solution, and we do this together. Why do we do that? Because then we can keep each other accountable. All right. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. It's good to see y'all. Leisure, Katie, good to see you both. All right. I love y'all. Peace out and have a day.